Well, y'all didn't hurry. That was the flyover for the national anthem. We missed it. Paid lots of money for that flyover, and there it goes. Come on. All right. Hey, guys, I have a quick driver's meeting. Get on the road here. It's already, we're about 2, 5, 6 minutes later, and I had to get some lighting work there done. But first off, thank you, SNS Monuments Go-Kart season kickoff tonight. So thank you to SNS Monuments for sponsoring the whole season of go-karts. They are the official sponsor for the karts. We appreciate them very much. We want to thank all of y'all for coming out tonight and having some fun with us. Tonight's kind of a test to see what we're going to do the rest of the season. We wanted to see what kind of problems it causes us with the big track, being we race tomorrow night and racing here. It could move over to the opposite weeks of racing on Saturday nights here. I'll take a look and let everybody know and put out an official schedule. But we wanted to run one night first to understand what it does to us. So one of the things it does is when y'all drive on the big track, it doesn't help anything. So the less you get on the big track, the better. So please don't. Try to stay off there all you can if you don't mind. I do have the Raceiver radio. Do plan on running the Raceiver tonight. If you have one, wear one. If you don't, I understand, and I'm not going to kick you out of the racetrack for it, so it's all good. Hot laps are over. We'll go to opening ceremonies with the national anthem as soon as we're done with this driver meeting. Heat races, short intermission, then the feature. There's got to be some adjustment because we got a bunch of kids running youth and junior, and then we got some running junior and senior. So we're going to have to do a little bit of adjustment on the order. We are going to start with the youth rookie class. I believe there's 5 in that class. We're going to start with them. Then we'll go to the regular youth. Then we'll need the adult cage spec class. If we got any spec karts here, we'll need them. And then we'll do the juniors. And then if we got any opens, we'll run them and then the seniors. So we don't have any clones tonight. After that, we'll run the Predators, and then that'll be it. We'll go to features. So y'all going to have to work with us. Get up here. Be ready to go. It's kind of fly by our seat here because so many kids are sharing classes. We don't typically do that at L87, so it makes it a little more difficult. But we're allowing it here so you can run your kart in 2 different classes, okay? So we are going to have 2 Predators, I think. How many Predators will we wind up with? Any idea? We'll let y'all know if we're going to have 1 or 2. 2 heats, that could be 10 carts, so 14. You want to do 1 feature? 2. All right. So Predators, here's the deal. As soon as I'm done, if you're interested in racing for cash, bring your $20 up here and put it in a pot. We'll mark you down. You're in on the pot. I'll put 100 in to start. So if you want to race for money instead of just a trophy Predators, you can come up here as soon as we're done. Race procedures. Y'all know what we do here and how we do it. Get on the track, get ready to go first time by. We'll enter right here. We'll exit over here. When you enter, he's going to be showing you one. Be ready to go. By the time you go all the way around, you got plenty of time to be ready to go racing. So when you get track officials on the track, please slow down. Talk to your kids, parents. Slow down when we got track officials. We don't want anybody hurt, please. Tech's right over here. You can see Chuck's red truck. The scales are there. The scales do operate and work and ready to go. So the winner from the heat race must go across the scales. The top 3 from the feature need to go to scales, and Chuck will hold you over there somewhere. We'll figure out a way to wrangle y'all in, right, Chuck, and hold the top 3. So, hey, the scales are brand new. Just bought them so y'all could have a place to, even out the competition and have a good time. So please don't spin out on the scales. Don't drive on them like a maniac. Help us out to take care of our stuff. We got to use those for big cars and karts, so we'd appreciate it. Tonight, as in the big cars, we're going to carry the checker flag after the heat and the feature. So if you win the heat, pull up right here. You're going to make a checker flag lap. You win the feature, we'll make a checker flag and get a picture. Chuck, you got anything else? Come on. I tell you what, so if you're in tech, when you come off right here, you're going to need to circle back around and go to tech, okay? Circle back around and go to tech. Some of these things we'll have to rethink. We may need to put the exit off the back straightaway to go straight to the scales. We don't want you to really go all the way around the track. It lends opportunities to change weight. So when you come off, circle around right here and go to the tech. Top 3 after the feature. Once you go across the scales, we're going to show you where to go. Line up bumper to bumper with your class, okay? I think we only have one person sharing a cart. That one could be a problem if we only run one feature. So we'll see how many want to race for money, and we may break it up that way. So anyway, thanks for coming. We're about to go, so I'm going to need the youth up. Predators, if you want to race, bring your cash and come over here. All right, 240 in the pot. I threw 100, so that's 340 in the pot, Predators. It's going to be 300 to win, 40 for second. 300 to win, 40 for second. We'll run a money feature and a non-money feature. All right, youth rookie, we need you up. Youth rookie, we need you up. Youth rookie. By the way, the bar is open. The bar is open. And I believe there's some two for $1 hot dogs in there if you get hungry. 2 for $1 hot dogs. Lineups are on that whiteboard right under the flag stand, right behind the flag stand there. Race on Texas is already live, ready to go. So let's hit the opening ceremony with the national anthem, and we'll get racing. SNS Monument. Sweeten the pot by another 40, Predators. 340 to win, 40 for second. If I could ask you all to rise and remove cover, please. Rise and remove your hats. Here we go.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And against red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, youth, let's go. We need the youth up. All right, race season has officially kicked off. Jalen Langford in the 00G out front. Second in the 3P is Pistol Parks. The 5 is Riley Moore. The 21 is Eleanor Maurer, and the 15 is Charlotte Perry. We are officially underway with the 00G out front, the 3P second. All right, TJ Sullivan added another 25 to the pot, so we're at 340 to win the Predator main. 40 for second, 25 for third. Nice little pot there for the Predators tonight. Lap traffic here. Here comes Pistol Parks on the inside. Oh, they get together. The 00G goes around. She keeps it rolling, though. The 3P out front, tough break. It was like they tried to split the lapper. Yellow's out, yellow's out. All right, so they were making a move there around a lap car, split the lap car, came together, passed the lap car, so they're both going to get their spots back, and we'll be back at it here. So one of those situations where as they both come around the lap car, they were both there when they got around it. So tough break, but they get their spot back. We'll keep rolling here. Jalen Langford in that 00G still out front. Pistol Parks, she ran all the Stars event. That was her first racing experience, and now she's out here running well. Jalen spent a little bit of time racing in the past at the L87, quite a bit of laps there, so she got a lot more experience with the 3P hanging with her tonight. Riley Moore, the first race in that 5 car. Only the second race for Charlotte Perry in the 15. So, again, 5 to 7-year-olds. Whew, it was a close finish with the 00G. Jalen Langford taking the win. The 3P of Pistol Park's going to come in second. We go a little old school tonight and tomorrow night, as heat race winners will carry the checkered flag in all heat races for the next, probably the rest of the year. We're going to do that all the time. A little old school, have some fun. All right, having a little struggles here. These are our youth guys. 0G, Jamison Langford on the pole. The outside is Easton Jackson in the 13. Row 2, the 14 of Colt Stafford. The 95 is Bo Jackson, and the 5G of Mariana Almeida bringing up the rear. The 7NY did not register. The 7NY did not go to registration, so he's not in the lineup at all. Great race here between Jamison Langford and the 0G, the 14 of Colt Stafford. Here comes Bo Jackson on the outside in the 95. I could tell you all night. Stafford now going to jump to the outside with 2 to go. Coming up on 2 to go right here. He's going to run it to the outside, dive it down underneath him here. Jamison Langford going to shut the door on him, going to send him through the infield. Here comes the 95 of Bo Jackson, white flag. Jackson been working hot laps on the high side the whole time. Mariana Almeida with a big run, almost got there. She's going to wind up in 4th. Your winner is going to be the 0G, Jamison Langford. The 95 is going to come in 2nd. Bo Jackson 3rd will go to 14 of Colt Stafford. Zero G carry the checkered flag here. All right, we're going to give our Spec Cage Kart a couple laps here, trying to just kill a little bit of time so that we get the juniors. If you're modifying your junior kart to run in the junior division, you got 5 laps for the 9. She's going to run 5 laps, and then we're going to cut her off, and I need all the juniors up, all the juniors up. Spec Cage, a growing class. We typically run, in the Stars event, we had this one of the biggest classes with 8 to 10 of these every night. Not sure why we didn't get many tonight, but that's Alexis Powell in the 9. She'll be winning and taking a points lead in the Spec Cage from day 1. She's a great points racer, won a lot of races in her career. Got a good Predator race lined up, folks. We got 340 to win, 40 for second, 25 for third. In a money race, you had to pay the money to play in the money, though. If you did not register to be in the money race, you'll only run the other feature. You don't run the main event. Zero G, 14 and 95. You're up. You're up. All right, waiting on the 95 and the 0G. 95 and 0G, you got a couple of seconds here. I see the 95 is just about ready. All right, 0G is going to skip the juniors. Colt Stafford to go off on the pole. Outside is going to be Ava Montemayor. All right, lineup's good. Lineup's good. Here we go. All right. All the times you wish they had receivers. Stafford in the 14, out front, starting to drive away from him. You saw him in a close race in the youth. Now he had to go pull a restrictor plate out, get him realigned back out here for the juniors. Stafford doing a good job leading the pack here. Ava Montemayor, tough second. I tell you what, the young lady has been getting stronger and stronger week after week after week. Third's going to be Woody Powell in the 4P. Followed by Caden Pacheco in the 3 and the 95 of Bo Jackson. Colt Stafford picking up the win in the junior division. Get him a checker flag right here. that, Jerry, that number 11 will... Tony and Leticia Rolando, your two open carts tonight, the 187 and the 71. 71 having some issues there. All right, that'll be the wrap it up for her. Predators, Predators, need you lined up. Predators, Predators. Predators, need you lining up. Predators. Jamie Deere getting Leticia Rolando back rolling again, back on the track right when the white flag comes out. She ain't going to get a little bit of time, but at least see if that thing will run for the feature. Now, if I was her, I'd be over telling my husband, hey, dude, look, this is a bunch of BS. Predators, need you out, Predators. Predators, need you up. All right, going off on the pole, Hunter Porter in the 13P outside. Maddox Jennings in the 26. Inside, Woody Powell in the 4P. Outside, Eva Montemayor in the 11 and the 9 of Alexis Powell. Just tagging on the back to have a little racing fun. Yeah, your first and third place carts hung up. We'll go caution, total restart that. Total restart that. Well, little caution again over here. Another total restart. Another total restart. All right, let's try it again. These seniors, they're anxious tonight, wound up. Keep beating each other's bumpers off, and when they do, they get hung up, front and rear bumper, and they don't go nowhere is a problem. Good clean start, side by side out of 4. Porter, Jennings. Better start for sure. Porter going to jump back out to the lead with Jennings right behind him. Both these two drivers been a couple of the hottest drivers we've seen in the senior division the last year or so. Both picking up wins over in the Robstown Stars deal, both picking up wins, championships, things like that over at L87. So some really good talent in this class right here. First real race event here for us at this newly done infield track we made here for the kids and the adults to play on Friday night. So got a lot of work to do. We'll learn and get better and better as we go. I can tell you all that. Hunter Porter in the 13 PU winner. All right, we'll send him off in a tech, and we'll bring out our first Predator race. Here we go. Got 2 heats of Predators, 2 heats of Predators followed up by a short intermission. Joseph Montemayor, your pole sitter. Oh, he's going to go around. They're going to have a big wreck right here as the 01 goes around. You got Joseph Montemayor. The 55M is Mike Martin. The 32 was Nathan Titzman, but he had some motor issues, it looks like, and pulled off. The 6.5 is Tony Rolando. The 6 is Bill 6. The 81 is Chris Dudley. The 77N of Noe Ayala. So their heat race results will ultimately line up their features, and they will line up both the money and non-money feature. Do not have to race in both. Montemayor out front. Tony Rolando in the 6.5 on his inside here. They're a little beating and banging, a little moving him up, moving him out of the way. Rolando takes the spot. Montemayor wasn't happy about it. Here comes Bill Six to challenge Montemayor on the inside as they get down into turn number 3. 3 wide as they go down the front straightaway with Hardaflax on the bottom. That ain't going to work. Montemayor holds on to second. Hardaflax now up to third. Bill Six shuffled to fourth. Here comes Chris Dudley. White flag this time by. We got a gaggle for second. Bill Six going to make a run on the inside of Montemayor. He'll make the pass there. Here comes Dudley to try the same move. Montemayor gets third. Dudley fourth. Bill Six second. Tell you what, Nathan Titzman, after having a problem in lineup, came back to run in the top 5 pretty much. Woo, that was some craziness, I tell you what. Wild action there as the 6.5 picks up the win. All right, here we go. The 179. Donald Kane Jr., the 62. The 20 is Dylan Brown. The 62 is Chase Mrazek. The 2K, Kyle Van Blarkum. Dylan Brown, your winner on that one in the 20. All right, we're going to take a short pause to the cause here, get all the lineups ready for our main events, and we'll go back at it, folks. So hang in there, get you a hot dog or a cold beer, maybe a margarita up there in the bar. If you're watching from home on Race On Texas, thank you for joining us. Looking forward to tomorrow night. Got a big show on tap. We got the Texas Truck Dirt Series here. We got a big Easter egg hunt for the kids. I'm sure y'all are going to want to watch that from home. We got all our regular classes, so looking forward to a great night tomorrow night. Youth rookie, youth rookie. Start working your way up, youth rookie. Youth rookie, let's start getting in the carts, getting them buckled in. Here we go. Sorry, folks, had to cook another batch of hot dogs. Those 2-for-1 hot dogs going like hotcakes. Had to go do a little chef work. Now we're back to ready to race. All right, here we go. On the pole, the 00G, Jalen Langford. Outside the front row, the 3P of Pistol Parks. Inside row number 2, the 21 is Eleanor Maurer. Outside, Riley Moore in the 5, starting 4th. Then bringing up the rear, the 15 is going to be Charlotte Perry. There they go. They're off. Big move by Pistol Parks trying to take the lead. The 3P going to lead them down into 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, the 3P. Pistol Parks takes the lead. Jalen Langford second. They start from a dead stop, folks. Just how we got to do these really young kids. Parks out front. Langford second. Oh, look out. Look out. He exited the park. She exited the park. Woo, Riley Moore in the 5 exiting the race surface here through the tires. Don't live till you smell, you know what? Just saying. All right, let's see if we can get them stopped here and work us a lineup. All right, we'll get Eleanor Maurer up here in the 3rd behind Jalen Langford. Riley Moore going to catch the rear after going completely out of the racetrack down through the tires. We got tires fixed, looking good. We'll see if we can get these 2 young ladies here up here. All right, Kevin Sullivan, our flag man, going to show him the green flag here. We'll get out of the way. And they're off. Pistol Parks in the 3P continues to lead. Jalen Langford in the 00G right there in second. Langford drives it in deep there. Oh, another exiting of the race surface by Riley Moore. I don't know if y'all have ever tried to herd cats, but this is just like it. It's really a great experience. I have tried to herd cats, and this is exactly what it's like. Oh, yeah. All right, try it again. All right, here we go. Pistol Parks with a big jump that time. She got on the gas when she saw the green flag. See ya. Pistol Parks picked up the last time this youth rookie ran here. The only other time we've raced, and it wasn't for points. The 3P was your winner. All right. Lap traffic, here we go. Parks on the high side. Here comes Jalen Langford. They're both going to make it by the lap traffic there. We got us a barn burner. All these kids are under 5 years or under 7 years old. They're 5 to 7 year olds. Langford all over the back bumper of Parks. They got a good race going for the win here. Keep an eye on them front two. That 3P with a wing. That awesome top hat wrap. Man, that is one cool wrap on that 3P. Uh-oh, here they come up on lap traffic. Will they follow or go around one or the other? Here we go. Parks makes the move, and then here comes Langford. They both get by. That allowed Parks to get a little more gap, but the 00G might be a touch faster. She closes in. Coming up on the 5 here. They both went high. All the dads are like, oh no, high, low, oh no. The lap traffic is now sped up, going way faster than earlier, so it gets a little tougher to pass. The 3P gonna. We got all kinds of dads giving signals out here. It's something else. Look out. Oh, there, the pass of the lead is the lap traffic. The 00G takes the lead. The lap traffic, finally Pistol Park got caught in it. Not good for her. Langford, your leader, the 00G, Jalen Langford. What you have to worry about is how many laps before we catch lap traffic again. That's what Parks is thinking. I want to be in lap traffic again. Give me my shot. Oh, and here it comes. Look out. Woo. Oh, and then Parks gets hung up in lap traffic. Gonna widen the gap there. The 00G way out there now. Zero G, Jalen Langford working lap traffic like a seasoned veteran now. Oh, look out, way high over here in the traffic. I tell you what, folks, it's every race, every night at every racetrack in the country. Lap traffic is going to do what it does. You don't worry about it. You just race around it. Kids doing a good job. Coming up on 2 to go next time by. The 00G will get the 2 to go next time by. Two to go. The 00G's caught the 5 here. Be patient. You got to figure it out. Going to dive in on the bottom. Oh, they're going to make some contact. Keep going. White flag. 1 lap left for the 00G here. Oh, the 3P has to get hard on the brakes to avoid hitting the 5. Coming for the win. Here's the 00G, Jalen Langford. Pistol Park's going to bring home a real nice second. On a pole for this one's going to be Jamison Langford in the 0G. Outside, Bo Jackson in the 95. Inside, row number 2, Colt Stafford in the 14. The 5G outside is Mariana Almeida. Inside row 3, the 13 is Easton Jackson, and bringing up the rear, Vasily Hardaflax in the 7NY. These kids are flying here on the pace laps. The back end's caught him. Here we go. Green flag. 3 wide, getting it down into the turn 1 already. Bo Jackson in the 95 with a big move to take the lead. Predator 1, you're up. Predator, the first Predator feature, non-money event. Everybody's in it. That's the points race for the Predators. Let's go, Predators, line up. Predators, line up. Bo Jackson out front, the 0G. Langford second, the 13 on the move here. Easton Jackson, he started in the back. He's trying to make a move around the outside here, the 0G. Keep an eye on Easton Jackson in that 13. Colt Stafford right there, your junior heat race winner, is in 4th. Now we got a battle with Stafford and Jackson down the back straightaway. They're all over the back of the 0G of Langford. Oh, they get together. Look out. All right, the 0G and the 14 going to find their way to the rear of the field here. Problems for Almeida, it looks like. All right, so it's 95-13, then the 5. 95-13, then the 5. Your top 3. (95-13-5). 95 has pulled off. It's going to turn over the lead to the 13, I believe. right. The 13, Easton Jackson out front. Second's going to be Colt Stafford in the 14. The 0, Gia Langford in third. Mariana Almeida in the 5, fourth. The 14 here, Colt Stafford on a mission to catch the 13. Keep an eye on your front, too. He's starting to close the gap. The 13 getting a little looser as he goes, a little loose, and the Stafford 14 is dead on point. Just, he's on it. Here comes Stafford to the inside. The 14 going to take over the lead down the back straightaway. They're hung up. The lap car and the 14 are hung up. Caution's out. All right. 14 of Colt Stafford still out front. The 13 of Easton Jackson second. The 0G third. "17 laps complete." Crazy start here. There, 5 to 7 year olds. Keep that in mind. 5 to 7 year olds. I think the kids are getting tired. I think they get to a point where they're getting tired. Easton Jackson keeps just going and pulling off the track like, I'm tired. I don't want to do this no more. Now it's right. Here we go. Everybody out of the way. Parents out of the way. Parents out of the way. Green flag. Here we go. Jackson said, I'm tired. I quit. Got a caution again. Your winner, the 14 of Colt Stafford. Second's going to go Jamison Langford in the 0G, and the 7NY Vasily Hardaflak's going to come in third. Here comes Colt Stafford to take the checkered flag. Alexis Powell, your spec cage kart winner tonight. Give her a nice little cushion in the points right off the bat for that young lady. On a pole for the A feature, the 6.5, Tony Rolando. Outside the 20 is Dylan Brown. Inside row 2, the 6 of Bill 6. Outside in the 62, Chase Mrazek. Row 3, the 01 is Joseph Montemayor. And the 11 is Noah Van Blarkum. Row 4, the 81 of Chris Dudley. And the 179 of Donald Kane Jr. Row 5, the 32 of Nathan Titzman. And the 2K of Kyle Van Blarkum. Row 6, the 15 is Chris Hardeflax. And the BD1 is Daniel Preston. Row 7, the 55M of Mike Martin, and the 77A of Adam Ayala. Here we go. We got a bunch of them. 14 going to start our feature right here, coming to green. Dylan Brown in the 20 going to jump out to the lead. Here comes Bill 6 on the inside of the 6.5. The 11 and the 6.5 are going all kinds of ways. We got one. Mike Martin looks like he's on his head. He's still in the cart. That's impressive. Not normal, but impressive. They're going to fire him back up. Send him. That one got Western pretty quick right there, folks. Here we go. Try it again. Big jump by the 20 that time. They were side by side when the green flew. The 6.5 just didn't go. He was looking over his right shoulder instead of going forward. Not sure what that was about. .179 of Donald Kane Jr. He had a rough heat race. He started up front and fell backwards. Now he's coming to the front. Started in the back, moving forward here. They're getting a little wild. The 62 waving his hand and all right, so we can get them back aligned here. Lori's checking them over. Our head scorekeeper here at the race ranch. All right, that guy Western, I tell you what, about got run over there. So happy to have both my legs still functioning here. Look out, Donald Kane hard in the front stretch tires. Gets used up by John Harteflax there down the outside. Harteflax now throws a chain as he ran into somebody else. Caution came out for the 81, sitting backwards over in turns 1 and 2. Not sure how he got there. Just know that's what the caution was. I was told it was on. So here we go. Hey, what? We ain't raced Predators in a while, and this is about as rough as I've seen these guys. It's Western for sure tonight. I don't know what's going on with them, but they all lost their mind. And this ain't even the money race, folks. There's not $340 on the line in this race. There's a trophy on the line. And you got to have a cart left after this to run in the money race. Crazy. 15 of Greg Carlucci Jr. pulling it off in the infield. Going to call it a night. The 20 of Dylan Brown continues the lead here. Chain guard sitting on the back straightaway there. $20 still out front. Dylan Brown, he's been running away from him. The 11, Noah Van Blarkum. The 2K of Kyle Van Blarkum, third. The 6.5, Tony Rolando, fourth. The BD1 of Daniel Preston, then the 179 of Donald Kane Jr. The 32 of Nathan Titzman's come from the back after he had a tough heat race as well due to some mechanical issues. These guys are nuts, man. I tell you what. Let's All right. Now we got an argument of who goes where. After you already knew where you were, and we didn't start the race. The race never went green, yet we're going to argue that I was ahead of this guy. Really frustrating, folks. These are adult. Most of them race big cars. This is really frustrating to watch. I apologize. Dylan Brown continues to lead. Noah Van Blarkum, Kyle Van Blarkum second and third. Here comes Donald Kane with a pass on 2 to get up into fourth. That's a 6.5 in the BD1. Going at it hard. The BD1 made it through the infield and loses a couple more spots. I'll tell you what, Chris Dudley on a mission after getting put to the rear for spinning around. He's up into 6th. He might have found something. That car is on the move, just driving away from him, using that bumper on the 6.5, letting him know, hey, I'm here. I got to go. It's like he's using a little different line to get off the turn to get a big run. White flag this time by. The 81 up to 5th as he gets spun by the 6.5. So that was a wild one. All right, juniors up next. Juniors. On the pole, the youth winner, Colt Stafford outside. Ava Montemayor inside row 2, Woody Powell. Then the 3, Caden Pacheco. Here we go. Stafford with a big start. The 11 trying to get to the bottom and runs the 3 through the infield there. Woody Powell up in second. Very seasoned young driver right there in the 4P. He's got that 14 of Colt Stafford, who won the heat race. Then he came out and won the youth race in a heck of a race from a long ways back to win it. Colt Stafford widening that lead now in the 14. 4P, Woody Powell still in second. Stafford just driving away from him out front in that 14. White flag, 1 lap left. The 14 of Colt Stafford. All right, your top three, Colt Stafford, Woody Powell, Caden Pacheco picking up third. They'll be headed over to the tech pad for a little work by Chuck Barber, our tech man. Open class. Leticia Rolando in the 71 from the pole, and the outside, the 187, that's going to be Tony Rolando. Got two features left, I believe. Seniors, we got seniors, and we got the Predator Dash or Cash Money Race. Two left. Leticia Rolando out front now in the 71. I think her husband's playing with her a little bit. Oh, and broke a chain. White flag right here. Tony Rolando in the 187 going to pick up the win. Seniors coming out next. Seniors on the pole is going to be the 13P. Hunter Porter. Outside, row number 1, the 26 of Maddox Jennings. Inside row 2, the 4P of Woody Powell. Outside in the 9 is going to be Alexis Powell. Ava Montemayor will bring up the rear. That will be our senior division. Seniors. We got seniors and we got one more Predators. Predators start lining up for the cash race. We got the cash on the line. Start lining up. Predators, final race of the night. Predators, let's line up. Predators, line up. Maddox Jennings in the 26 with a good run. Down the front straightaway, was able to get out in front of Porter. Here comes Porter into second. Porter tried him on the bottom. Oh, he's going to get together. They jam up a little bit, allows the 26 to drive away from him. I tell you what, so many times, folks, when you get in there and you hit that cart in front of you, you lose all your momentum, fall way back, and it's hard to recover from something like that. Maddox Jennings in the 26 out front. Hunter Porter in the 13-piece second. Ava Montemayor with some big moves to get up into third here. She started dead last, currently running third. Woody Powell having some issues dropping all the way to the back. Ice Cold Dos Equis looks good. Got to give a shout out to Lawrence Maklachek and Sam House for all the work on the racetrack this week. As far as the surface of this kart track, it was good. Actually, it's fantastic, so can't thank them enough. Maddox Jennings in the 26. He figured it out, dialed it in, he's gone. Caution's out. Caution's out for debris on the front straightaway. All right, after the restart for chain guard sitting on the track, little back at it here, and you got the 26 of Jennings and the 13P of Hunter Porter going at it again. Jennings' cart just a little tight. Looks like he likes to drive it that way, though. White flag, here we go. Hunter Porter, Maddox Jennings, see what we got last lap. Jennings with a good run. Here comes Porter, going to run in there, give him a little love tap, move him up, but no, sir. Maddox Jennings, your winner in the 26. Porter in the 13P, going to come home second. Third's going to go to the Alexis Powell in the 9. There he is, folks, Maddox Jennings. Predators, we're ready. Predators, if you're going to race in this one, you should be up here. We're missing the 6.5. Tony Rolando, you out? He's out. Waving it off, waving it off. Nine carts, $340. See what we got out there. Dylan Brown, your winner earlier, is on the pole. Outside, Chase Mrazek. Inside is Bill 6. Here comes the 11 of Noah Van Blarkum, the 81 of Chris Dudley, the BD1 of Daniel Preston, the 179 of Donald Kane, the 2K, Kyle Van Blarkum and Nathan Titzman decided to join in on the rear. Dylan Brown trying to make it 2 for 2 here. $2K going around there, the 6 going around, all kinds of action there. All right, Dylan Brown still out front. Noah Van Blarkham second, trying to give him a little run for his money. He's falling back to 81 of Chris Dudley right there in third. Brown continues to lead here. Van Blarkham, Dudley, Raniel Preston, Kyle Van Blarkham, your top five. Donald Kane's falling back a little bit there in sixth. At 81, working the high side, you got to like it. He's able to keep the BD1 behind him, but he can't quite get by the 11. Coming up on 2 to go here. 2 to go for Dylan Brown. There's a little cash for second and third, so that's a race. Here comes the 81 on the outside, making a big run down the back straightaway. Check him out. On the high side, getting it done. Coming to the white flag. No, sir, not quite. Noah Van Blarkham hanging on. Here they go down the back straightaway. The 81 with a big move on the outside, but can he hold it through 3 and 4? He does. Oh, he picks it up. The 81's going to pull off a second place finish out of turn number 4. What a move. What a move. All right, that's it, folks. Thank you for coming. You're welcome to come down and talk to your drivers for a little bit. We're going to wrap it up and get everybody out of here so we can get to water in a big track.